เอาละครับสวัสดีครับผมวันนี้เราพบกับเกม Horizon Forbidden West กันอีกแล้วนะครับผมพาร์ทนี้ก็เป็นพาร์ทที่3กันแล้วไปดีกว่าไปงานเจรจาการทูตของน้องเอลอยดีกว่าไป Let's go สับตีนแตกครับผมไปเซฟก็ต้องเซฟพยายามเซฟไปเยอะๆนะครับผมเจอจุดเซฟอะเพราะเวลาเราวาร์ปมันจะได้สะดวกโอเคจะถึงเมืองแล้วครับ
Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. Karjahor. That means the embassy starting soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. I could take a look around too.
No one wants to play some strike?
Oh, hi!
I've got Bob.
I want a pat on the shoulder. Discover new things.
ชุดใหม่
I am always open to trade.
ไม่ใหม่อ่ะชุดเก่าจากภาคที่แล้วที่แม่งแขวนไว้เนี่ย
Where's errand? Gentlemen?
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Well, I can't put my foot in my mouth again if I'm pouring booze down it, right? Let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
ถามเรื่องเออร์ซ่า
I
ต่อ
was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
I better get going.
Oh, thanks for taking the time to talk to this useless lug.
Errand.
No, I get it. You know, I'm just a blunt instrument. Wrong tool for the job.
คิดลบเกินไปนะรู้เปล่า
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Don't count on it. But be careful out there, Aloy.
Lighten up, Paid. You got a...
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our sun priest until they concede. Paev over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
ชุดเทพในภาคแรกกลายเป็นชุดกากในภาค 2
This way.
There's a lot of activity
เสี
going
ย
on
ได้
around
ของ
here.
ว่ะ
The Tanakh tore down the walls during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
เดี๋ยวไว้ตามไปแล้วกัน ไปเก็บของก่อน
Dad, you should find something.
เก็บไม่ได้ ไปไม่ได้ ไปไม่ได้
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
เอลอยแม่งจิกกัดดี
Yea,
ว่ะ
for as the first shall be...
Shut up.
ปาก
Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans.
ปากแม่ง
How many
จัดดีว่ะ เอ
banners
ล
do
อย
you
ภาค
see?
เนี้ย ชอบชอบ
You're just gonna wait?
ปากหมาได้ใจ
Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
มึงมาสั่งเอลอยได้ไงวะ มึงเที่ยวมึงเป็นใครวะนี่ผู้แสวงหานะเว้ย
Varl.
โอ้วาสมาจนได้วิสันหนีมาแล้วนะ
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil and the queen herself! The Savior needs shield until that horn grows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
เอาเลยเอาเลย
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard! You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
หล่อจะบู๊เดี่ยวซะหน่อย
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics, no more delays.
Oh well, now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
อยากรู้เหรอ
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding for Shav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
รอยสักอะไร
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
ต้องถามไม่เคลียร์ครับผม
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
I think I've heard enough for now.
As you wish.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all three clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
เจรจาทางการทูตนะผม
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaru's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
โอ้ยตัวอะไรวะแรปเตอร์อะไอ้ฟันเลื่อยตัวใหม่
Lancers.
คนหอกปังขบวนป่าก็มาว่ะ
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up! Get to cover!
ไม่หลบวะ
to the Karja! Run them down!
มาตีขนาดพาจาเหรอต้องผ่านเอลอยก่อนแล้วล่ะ
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
โบ๊ะเข้าให้กลัวอะไรเฮียเนี่ย
Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
อุ้ยราชาพาจาโดนแล้วว่ะตายเรียบ
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
Time to fight.
It's down here, not up there.
Let's prove it! Take this ammo!
Mount down, but not the rider!
มาดิ
Vengeance from Russia! Cut them all down!
Go, go! Keep climbing!
I should fire at the machine riders on the field.
โบ๊ะเข้าให้โบ๊ะเข้าให้อุ้ย
Cut them all down!
โบ๊ะเข้าคอ
Cut
ยศเหรอพยศเหรอนะเล่นเอลอยยากหน่อย
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
อยากโดนเดี่ยวออกมาดิ
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Fighting a child!
Now's my chance.
อะไรอุ๊ยโดดตีเยียงขี้ไว้
Your turn.
ตาเจ้าแล้ว
Come down here and
ล
face
งมานี่
me.
ดิไอเด็กน้อย
No!
ไม่เว้ย
It was an
กลัว
honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
เฮียนี้น่าจะเป็นลูกน้องคนใหม่ ไม่ใช่เด็กข้างไข่คนใหม่ของไซเลนแน่ๆเพราะคนเก่าคือเอลอยไอ้นี่แขนขาดแน่นอน นั่นไงว่าแล้วพอโดนกัด
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Gập tủ bom กำลังหยอกเดินทางเลยไอ้เหี้ยโดนเละคาด่านตม ตายคาตมครับผมตรวจบัตรไม่ผ่านต้องใส่เอลอยเป็นต่างด้าวเละคาตมทั้งแก๊ง
It's salvage time, boys.
Got ชิ้นใหม่ว่ะ
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
เย็ดแม่ได้โล่ได้โล่เอลอยมีโล่แล้วครับ
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. No Tsar, Wadis, Fashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
สู่เขตต้องห้ามแล้วนะครับผม Forbidden West.
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Asuram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain.
ใช่อธิบายยาก
It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you
คอ
say
ยาว
so.
จะถามทำไม
Is
เรา
there
ก็
anything
เปิด
else
แม
I
ป
can
ไง
tell you before you go?
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like
And if you take sunk that's
ไปดีกว่า
I'd need to.
then I would.
I appreciate.
Son.
ขี้เกียจฟังก็ลุยครับผมกดสี่เหลี่ยมค้างคือล่อนโอเค
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence in Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders.
ต้องเก็บ
But I'll have to push through it all. Find a
ข
way
องดี
to
ทุก
fix
ต้น
the
เกมต้อง
world.
เก็บครับผม
Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Okay, ไปที่ทอนี้ก่อนเลยครับผม
Good spot to test the shield wing. When I climb down, then I can glide. Dyer can make use of this. It's taking over the land out here, too. Something's going on at that camp.
You really think you can do that? Karoof, come on. You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
นี่อะไรวะ
If it isn't the savior of Meridian and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barren Light when the Tanakh attacked. Nasty business. But every codger in Oseram is thankful you drove them off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the West. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage. We'll buy any scrap you got. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that.
โอเค
For
นี่
too
เป็นร้าน
long,
ค้า
the
ในฝั่ง
West
ตะวัน
has
ตกของ
been,
เราครับ
well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. If their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage, it'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll
รู้เรื่อง
give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy. Hey! Aloy!
แลกเปลี่ยน
Always good to think before you buy. Make this armor work. I know I can.
ที่เราไปเปิดแมปก่อนดีกว่า
Of course this is all about you.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
เห็นในคอยาวแล้ว
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
Speed back and finish her!
I saw her go in there! I'll break you in two!
จากไหนวะ ก็ไม่มีใครแล้วนี่ ช่างแม่ง
That sound. The tonic must be close by. Overriding it should give me data on the surrounding area.
Down it goes!
Like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that
ต้อง
tonic
ขึ้นจาก
easily
ต่าง
enough.
แน่นอน
What is that? A power generator? Climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. figure out a way to turn the power back on. I might be able to move things around and clean it up.
รีบเดินวนมาหรือว่ามันขึ้นตรงนี้
These legs look too difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way.
ไม่เดินมาตรงนี้ด้วยเว้ยสรุปแล้วผมต้องขึ้นตรงไหนอะเซฟก่อนเดี๋ยวลองปีนจากขาแม่งเลยดิต้องหาวิธีขึ้นได้ขึ้นยังไงวะดวงทำไมวะขึ้นยังไงอะเนี่ยต้องมาทางนี้
This should get that generator below the dish going. This must have generated power at some point. It's dead
ใส่
now.
พลังงาน
Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier. Let's see what this thing does.
Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
The shear's jammed. We're still not high enough to reach the tarmac. If I untangle the dish, maybe it can higher.
ผมไม่ได้ด้วย
Actually worked. 'I should be able to get to that tarmac now. Just find the right spot. Looks like I might need to glide onto the tarmac. Just
ไป นั่นแหละ
go. Time to overact. Alright,
เปิดแมปเรียบร้อย
Is that the Savior of Meridian? Well, I've got some news for you.
You might want to, go around the field.
Outlander.
Forgive
By the
my
look of you, you must be an
welcoming
Easterner.
tone.
From
We're
one
not used to
hunter
your
to
kind.
another.
ยังเข้าไม่ได้สินะ ช่างมัน
They're looking for me. Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentioned. I should make sure I have my facts straight. Give the contract a quick read. Shell walkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise. Convoy. It's here.
Don't walk up that.
Need to get more ammo.
Don't win the app. I should salvage what I can and move the plating for Laren's crew. I need this. Plenty of salvage for me. วางเองโดนเอง กลับไปหาท่าเล่นนะ
Huntress! You're back! Hey!
I took down that shell walker for you.
Vonda! Rendor! We got a pickup! Per our contract, here's your payment. This will definitely help me make some great armor.
But?
Well, I realized an armor made out of shell walker plating's good, but with just a few minor additions, it could be so much better. If you'd be willing to take on a few more contracts. What do you say?
What else do you...
We picked our best of...
ต้องเอาให้หมด
I was cruise spot.
I guess I can.
โอเคครับผมเดี๋ยวพาร์ทนี้เราจบกันแค่นี้ดีกว่านะครับผมแล้วเดี๋ยวพาร์ทหน้าเรามาต่อกันในเรื่องดีกว่าผมขอตัวไปนอกรอบก่อนนะครับสำหรับพาร์ทนี้ผมขอตัวลาไปก่อนนะครับสวัสดีครับ